Hello to all the spirits. In today's session, I am trying to see if I can get in contact with this particular person I happened to stumble upon because of something else. So if it's possible for this one to come through, his last name it's Italian, could be pronouncing it wrong, Donati. He is a TWIN, just like me. And this is his nickname that starts with this, like, this letter is the nickname. And this is his real name, or it can also be his TWIN's name that it starts with. But yeah, so here's the person I am trying to get in contact with. We'll see. Again, there it is. Unfortunately, the date for his birth year or birth date is wrong. It should say October 4th. Don't know who edited the Wikipedia, but it should be October 4th. All right, and then there you go. And there you go. Kind of interesting. And it's a long story. I'll link it. But he was found in the blank of his blank. I won't say those words. I mean, I doubt it's going to be said on Spirit Talker, but still, just in case. And then, again, this remains a cold case. So it might be tied to this particular family, which is, again, this guy right there. So he has unfortunately done many things that isn't that great. So with what his background is, his choices, what he has chose to do to gain money. Again, he is a TWIN. The date is October 4th, not June 4th. And again, they are from their parents, or the family is tied to the Italy side. But there you go. So there's a lot. And there's so much more. A lot more. A little bit too much. And then here's the passing. So it says right there, again, found in his, and then yeah, see at the very, very bottom, he had been, I can't say it on the YouTube, but you could read it. Okay? Pretty gruesome how he passed away. I just hope he didn't feel all of that. Hopefully he was gone before all that extra stuff had been done to him. So again, if you're here, that'd be cool to learn your story. It is still considered kind of a cold case here, so yeah. I mean, it's 1991, and it's 2025 now, and it still hasn't been solved. I don't know if you can solve it, because you may know who did it. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know if you were hit in the, behind, and you didn't get to see the accomplice or the person who did it, but you never know. Maybe your spirit got to see it. Because that's one thing I figure, that when you leave a body, your soul can, maybe see the last things that you probably weren't able to see before. Such as the one that did this to you. Alright, so hopefully I get some stuff that makes sense with the Spirit Talker. Again, not 100% will be you. It'll be probably random or other spirits coming in. But I am curious. And what I did just prior to all this, I, of course, went to find a grave, typed in your name, typed in the death year, and sure enough, I found one, but it was saying all this stuff. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. It just says unknown, but the date is correct. And your TWAN and your mom and your dad all are there on the same headstone. Or maybe side by side. So here we go. Again, up top, dad, mom, bro, and him. And you know what I did? I edited your guys' pages, connected you, so that way you guys all were connected. I even mentioned on the guys, the main guy I'm trying to contact, in his bio that you have a TWAN named, and then, yeah. So there you have it. So, oh, keep going. Okay.
Keep going.
So, are you trying to say keep going with putting a lot more information about you on the Find a Grave? Or to keep telling the story? Again, it's an interesting long story, so I just figure that anybody who is interested can take a look at the
leg.
At the lake, can take a look at the Wikipedia, and they can read that very long page of that. Leg, I'm assuming they harmed you on the leg too? Or you saw the legs of the person? Maybe you saw the shoes when you fell. Maybe that was the last thing you saw, were the legs and the shoes.
Acceptance.
Did you not feel like you were accepted by the other people that you were trying to work with? Or is it somebody that was tied to you in some way? Maybe like a good, well, not really a good friend, but a friend? An accomplice? Somebody who turned their back on you? And anytime I'm making any sense, you know what to do. Just light up a cat ball. Or go very strong in the EMF meter to red. If detective is getting close to what happened, and possibly who. I mean, I obviously won't know the name, but like, possibly who. So, like I said, it is pretty sad that all this information is not being updated. And I hope it's not that stingy people that are like, oh, what documents do you have proof to say that these are those dates, And I'm like, ugh, it's on this site.
Leave.
Leave? Oh. Are you, oh, maybe there's someone else popping in and you're telling them to leave? Oh, okay. Not me. A spirit. And you're trying to tell your story and you're like, oh wait, I'm trying to tell my story. Shoot. So I don't know what leg means, but I mean, it could be like the last thing you saw. Maybe you saw a person's leg as they walked away. Or maybe they hurt your leg. They did something to your leg. I don't know. Let me be determined and figure out if leg was tied to anything. Probably not. No. So there is another possibility of you being involved in this right here. And again, relatives, that's your TWAN. And I'm assuming this is again the family that may have done this to you, possibly. Is that the family that I just read in my head?
Stewart.
Stewart? Oh. So, yeah, I don't know a Stewart. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? I didn't even put that together. I was just like, let's just type in that word. Okay. So you are aware that you were known for being tied to that. Okay. Why didn't I literally just showed it too. I didn't even see it.
1700s.
Okay, well, maybe there's artifacts in that place that's from the 1700s. Again, I didn't even say it. Now I was like, wait, what? Whoa. That's insane. Or maybe his family goes back to the 1700s before they moved to this area. Maybe that's when they started to leave their, like Italy, to come here. Or it could be random. But again, what are the odds of it saying that? When I just pointed at the camera, there's no way the camera can, again, this is a different device. There's no way they can collide. So how does it know? I think it's him coming through. Slowly but surely, he's coming through. I'm hoping he says his name so I can finally say his name, whether it's nickname or his real name. I did get, my name is that word, right, with the R, multiple times when I was at my TWN's house. I don't think that's him, but I just thought it was funny how I'm like, of course, I got that name on my phone multiple times, even after turning it off and turning it on. So whoever it was wanted to say his name, and I was like, okay. Anyways. Yeah, that was an interesting session. It said, I'm going, see?
Unfinished business.
You never got to complete your business because of what happened to you. Maybe you had plans to do some more things that obviously aren't good, to get money, not in a good way. Lots of money, I'm sure. I don't know if you have any regret doing any of this stuff. I don't know if your parents knew what you did as a side job. Or maybe that's what they wanted you to do. Maybe that's part of what you guys do. I don't know. Again, just in case. Yep. And then, so at my twin sister, the EMF meter went to red about 4 times, back and forth, kept going. And I was like, what? After it said, I can scare you. I'm like, well, I don't know if that scared me or shocked me. And then it stopped. So I was like, what? Anyways, that was interesting. Not know who it was, but yeah, that was interesting. So again, I'm too afraid to say his name yet, because in case he does want to say it, so I can confirm he's here. He can light up the ball. Again, this could be for him. This could be for his TWAN, and this can be, of course, for his family or just in general.
God protects this place.
Oh. Okay. You mean Earth? God protects the earth or heaven? Does God protect heaven? Both? Maybe it's both. He protects heaven and earth. You're taking my energy. I can sense it. It's starting to feel like you're squishing my head. Yeah, you're squishing my head. It's like that feeling like someone's squeezing my brain. Duh. I just had water, but I don't think that was it. Anyways, to gain the energy, which I didn't say, 3 light sources are in the room that are on. That is the same light.
Gamble.
Oh, yikes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is totally him. It has to be. Oh my god, come on. It has to be him. You guys, this is him. This has to be him. This has to be him. This has to be him. Has to be him. See? Again, the notes that he had some large DEBTS at the time. Again.
Equipment.
Equipment. Yes, I do have these equipments. Oh, he wants to try to use the equipment. And you needed to gain the energy to find the words. So you use my energy. Do I give him permission to do it just briefly? Well, try to use the lights first. Let's just do that. Again, there's plenty of light sources in the room turned on. If you can, please use those as energy sources. Not ideally me, because I need to be alive and aware of what's happening in this session. Not saying I'll, but I could pass out. Or maybe he's referring to he had some equipment to do some heist in the MUSE.
I came from a dark place.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, indeed. That you did. And what happened to you is very dark and scary, considering what happened. Did you know that you could have been emmed by someone? Did you have any gut feeling that you might have been targeted? And his twin, I'm just going to say it, his TWIN, I'm tired of saying that, his twin brother passed away in 1987, a few years before this one. Are you with your twin? Bro, are you with your twin bro? He's like, I'm gaining energy. Hold on. But again, what are the odds of it saying that? And just in case this freezes or quits on me. Oh.
She died.
Somebody died? Is it like your spouse? Or your lover? Your spouse? Your wife? Did she pass away? Because it doesn't say the first one when she passed away. It just told us the other one that didn't have any vitality. Oh.
Vitality.
Vitality. Strong words there. Strong words. I don't know. Let's try it. Okay. Let's see. This is what I type in the she word. Who's she? Maybe it's the author? Oh, the sister. Ah. Ah, dark. And it did say it come from a dark place. Ah. Are you talking about your sister? Because it doesn't say anything about, oh, that's because your sister married and her maiden name isn't listed on that site for Find a Grave. Ah. But I'm wondering if she's buried at the same place. Is she buried in the same place? Okay.
I once lived here.
Okay, which makes sense. In the area of where the cemetery is. The Everett town. Just in case, I'm going to type in your sister's name. I don't know if, oh yeah, there's no way. Oh wait, hold on. In here, again, bummer. It's private. But I'm wondering if it was after the 40. So, let's see. Is it possible to find her? Okay.
I'm not playing.
He's not playing? I notice how it says I'm not playing games. It says I'm not playing. Interesting. Well, while you're possibly giving yourself some energy, I'm looking up oh. I wonder if it's this one.
Cement shoes.
Interesting. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. You know what? I'm going to do this real quick. I don't know if she is buried here, but I wonder if she has that plot section. Oh, well, that's the only one that came through. She got to live to 71. Again, I don't know if she died is referring to his sister or his spouse. I'd have to look more into her, like who she married, so I can find her. Because if she hasn't passed away or she passed away recently, it probably wasn't updated on the tree. I'll have to do some digging on that one. But at least I know her name. And then, of course, I don't know. These other words, like cement shoes, is an old term for punning and doing stuff. Never mind. What? What? What?
Kelsey.
Kelsey again. I got Kelsey in my first attempt on this, and I was like, ugh. Is Kelsey tied to something? Maybe a daughter? Or a lover? I don't know, a girlfriend? Or maybe she's tied to the other side of who did this to you? Maybe one of the siblings? Or maybe they're saying they wish that Kelsey and Josh and Kelsey can do a session with them? I don't know. Yeah. Again, what are the odds of it saying Kelsey twice? And what are the odds it saying cement shoes? And what do you know? Again, what? No way. Are you kidding me? What is going? This must be him. Slowly but surely, it's him. So Bobby Donate or Dunate. Probably butchering the last name. Sorry. Again, sorry you had to go through that very tragic passing, and now it's hailing, if not pouring down rain. Which might give them energy, by the way. I hear if it's raining, it's a possibility that they can gain energy. So take your chance of gaining the energy from the earth, the rain, the lights that are on, to maybe, again, utilize this stuff. Yeah, I'm shocked. Vitality? I don't know. Oh.
I made that sound.
Maybe you're, well, if you are making that sound, you're going to have to be a little bit less different than the rain droplets. Oh, vitality, see? It says right here, the state of being strong and active with energy. Vitality. So maybe they're trying to, again, gain the energy, or he was a very energetic man when he was living, but unfortunately something very tragic happened to him. Are you okay with me updating your Find a Grave page, linking you and your family? He's like, huh? What's that? Because again, 1991, websites were not a thing. Are you aware of what happens as time goes? Like the way technology changes? Because again, in 1991, computers weren't really a big thing. These things that I'm holding isn't a thing back then. As well as websites. Websites didn't come until like a few years later. So I'm wondering if you are aware of the changes as time goes. Yes? Okay.
They do witchcraft.
Interesting. Do you mean the people that did this to you? The family that may have done this to you? Did they perform, like, say, voodoo type witchcraft on their people that they want to harm? I mean, I have no idea. I mean, this could be just something random, or it could be them letting us know that there's a chance that they do witchcraft. So, since no one's tapped a capel, maybe they aren't aware how to do it. Do you need me to demonstrate how to tap a capel, the clear ball? Do you want me to demonstrate how to do that? I mean, it's obviously different because I'm a solid person, but spirits are able to do it too. All right. You just get your little spiritual fingers, either, good luck, tap it, and then voila, for once it actually works. Woohoo! So again, demonstration. You can tap either that one after it goes off. You can do these. And I don't know, I was just saying if this was, again, B-O-B-B-Y, the T-W-I-N, twin. And then, of course, his family.
Find my body.
Find my body? Well, they did find your body. Who's ever speaking, at least, I mean, this one, they did, where's my finger? They did find his body in something that goes vroom vroom, and it was unfortunately very badly damaged, the body. It's something that these people do to get rid of, dispose of. But supposedly they are still, I mean, by now they may have passed, but they got away with it, which is a bummer. So your crime, the crime that was committed by you, or wasn't solved.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. Again, acceptance. Did I get acceptance earlier? Didn't you put acceptance either on my failed attempt or at the very beginning of this? Felt like I got acceptance. Like you were accepted or you weren't accepted at this group. This, I can't say the word yet, but that M-G, one of those words. Can't say it. Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry. What? You guys saw that? You want me to say it? You want me to say the M or the G word? Can you go to red if you want me to say the M word? Oh my god. If he goes red, it's him. So again, if you want me to, instead of saying M or G, do you want me to say the M word? I can spell it. M-A-F-I-A. Do you want me to say that word? You were going strong in the EMF meter just a second ago. Or G-A-N-G. Oh, there you go. Okay, which side was it? Was it the M word? Or was it a G word? Which side did this to you? Because I think it's two different type of things, right? So the M and the G are two separate things. This one's more intense. This one's kind of eh. Does that make sense? Like these are higher ups.
They see the mist.
Are they seeing this? Okay. And then these guys, the G ones, yeah, they're getting there, but they're not there. You know, they're not at the higher rank. I'm just swishing on the hand, sorry. So again, the fact that when I typed in the cement shoes, it is tied to those two words that I just said. Interesting. Again, disposing of the body, which they did. Not very nice, not very cool. Are you at peace? Can you let us know if you're at peace, Bobby? I hope he's at peace. I mean, granted, you know, he may have not been the best. I may have not have done the best decisions in life, but I think everyone should get a second chance, right? So again, hopefully you're not down there, because I don't think you did any harm to others. I think it's more like taking away things that are valuable. You didn't harm anybody, but the others do harm people, including you. And again, I am Detective Lazaria, and I'm very curious about your story. Which is a very
Malevolent
type story. Evil was done to you. Or the people that did this to you are very much in the state of being evil. Okay, so he was taken by a group of men. Okay, on that 21st of September. And then, of course, 3 days later, he was discovered.
They found my body.
Hey, are you reading this with me? I feel like he's reading this with me. You're reading this with me. I literally was just reading this. I think he's like literally reading this with me. Again, I was reading, where was I? Blah, blah. This. I was reading this. See? I was reading that right in my head.
Dark.
Yes, dark. Again, where's that dark word? It was dark somewhere. It was dark because you were in this. Wherever you were in this. So it was very dark. I don't know if your body was still alive during that time. Eventually you passed in there, but yeah, what is going on? It's like they could read There's no way that if I scan this iPad camera to this, then it goes on here. There's no way. That it's impossible. Right? Impossible. You're doing this. You're putting the words down. You're either reading my head, using my eyes, and seeing what I'm seeing, and then you're putting it on there. What? And yes, there are definitely some dark words in here. Meaning, like, if I type in dark, I get, again, that. No one has to be that doop-a-dap-a-doop unless there was some dark secrets behind it. Yep, dark secrets.
Harmony.
Harmony. And then, where's the other dark? Oh, never mind. That was it. So in case this crashes on me, backup plan here is just to make sure they found what. Okay, this is insane. Okay, I know I'm talking.
Hi everyone.
I see. Hi. Is this one? Can you light it up if you're this one? Saying hi. Because you got viewers watching you eventually in the future. They're gonna see this. So if you are this one, are you this one? Are you the twin? Sorry. Oops. Twin? Are you another spirit just saying hi? Well, if it is, again, Bobby, hi. So again, this is just interesting. I don't know how to explain it. Oh.
She's here.
Okay, so is this your sister? When it said she's here? Is your sister here now? Or your wife? Is your wife here? You can light up a cap or EMF meter to yellow or orange if it's your wife. Wife, okay. So let me go back to your, whatever it's called. So it says right here you were married in 1976 to this lady that I can't say, but it's right there. She was born in 1952. And you had a child together. Again, the same name, but junior. So your same name, but junior. So you're a senior, I guess. And then, where is it? So your son is still alive. He was born 1976. Interesting enough. Same date as your marriage to that lady. And then there's another one that was born 1950 and passed away 2018, but we don't know for a fact that if it is before or after this marriage. Like if you guys had a divorce, the first marriage. But here's the lady. Again, she passed away. Don't know if this is her. And again, sometimes people don't update these things.
Suspect.
Yeah. You were considered a suspect. Yeah. Or was she? Was she considered a suspect too? Her wife? Was she considered a suspect? Or you? Were you considered a suspect? Okay. Again, I feel like this word might be here. I don't know. Suspect. Suspect. See, they suspect him in that theft. The museum theft. Is that what you're referring to? You being the suspect of that big museum theft? Okay. So again, suspect, suspect. You can't lie here. And I wasn't reading this time. Oh, there's a bunch of words with suspect. Oh, wow. Here, just in case. So it says here, which had Donati...
The tub.
Which had Donati under heavy surveillance at the time of his passing, has not publicly identified him as a suspect in the art theft and is still investigating. So there's that. I'm not sure what you mean by tub. And then it says no suspects have ever been officially named of the killing, although the files of the state assistant attorney general involved in it, blah, 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 blah. At this time list this guy, who was part of that family.
Attack.
Yes, they did attack you. Yes, they did attack him from behind and then did other things. Unsure if this is the one. I'm going to point to this guy's name. Can you light up anything very strong? The guy right there. Did this guy, because apparently you can read me. You can read me. You can see what I'm reading. Did this guy do this to you? Starts with a D. Yes? Can you light up a little bit more if it's indeed him? Because nobody got the chance to solve your case. So did this guy do this to you? His name starts with a D, his last name T. You can light up a capital too to confirm. And then again, he is a member of the, I can't really say it, but it starts with the P family, who is loyal to the Selma, I don't know how to pronounce that, and who also was suspected to be involved in that same theft. Interesting. And then they're saying it is believed that by the law enforcement that you were likely aimed by other, that one, that were loyal to that.
Wood.
Were you hit with something, wood? Like a bat, maybe? Like a wooden bat? Or a plank of wood? Like a 2x4? Strong. It went to orange. Maybe. Again, they don't know exact what he was over the head. But it says right there. Doesn't say. I don't know if it... Wow. So let me go ahead and do the thing where I type in attack. Let's see if that pops up. Oh no, suspect. I wasn't done with suspect. There's... And that... No, never mind. Yeah, okay. Attack. Oh, yeah, so there's a bunch. There's one that says attack. So no one has ever faced the charges over the attack, although they know who was responsible. So this is in 1989. Oh, also it could
Person.
Person, yeah. Could it also be the R name? Raymond? Could he be accomplice or the one that did this to you? So could it be Raymond? And it could also be David? I'm wondering if it could be both. This is interesting. I don't know how long this will be. My dad did just get home. Hopefully he doesn't interrupt this session. But if he does, I still, it was a great session. I just hope he's at peace. Hopefully I can still get 15 more minutes before I hit the 1 hour mark. We'll see. Just in case, this is Detective Lazario, letting you know what happened to this unfortunate guy.
Believe in yourself.
Oh, thank you. He's like, trust me, you'll have plenty of time. I did write a note. I said, I'm doing a ghost session, Dad. Do not disturb. I did things before I came up here. Yeah, make food. Hopefully it's not too late to make that food. Anyways. Oh, hey, look. Check it out. Here's that museum. Oh, whoa. Does this trigger something? You seeing that museum? Again? In your spiritual form, you see that? And it reminds you of maybe what you could have been doing? Maybe you were an accomplice during that time?
My name is Ethel.
Oh. Hi, Ethel. Is this a random spirit coming in? Not tied to this guy? Someone new? Well, it was a pleasure to hear your name, but can you step aside and make sure these two can come through? Again, they're twins. The Donati family. Or are you telling me to type in that name? I don't know if it's in here, but I'll type it in. I doubt it. No. No Ethel. Are you in the family tree? Fighting, yeah?
Fighting.
This could be a possibility. I mean, again, it's the M and the G's. And he could have been fighting with them before he got, unfortunately, hit over his, and then did other things that were meat to his body, and then his, yeah. So, again, were you fighting with the people, the members, prior to your passing? Or maybe you were letting us know you fought with them way prior to your death. Maybe you've already had some issues with them, because you did say argue. You had some arguments with them, you fought with them, but eventually they took your life. In 1991, September 21st or 24th. Date isn't quite sure. But they had 24 on your Find a Grave page. So I don't know if there is an Ethel that's linked to them, but there's a ton. There's 45 pages, and this is just the first of the Ethels. There could totally be an Ethel in there. Is there an Ethel tied to that family? Maybe a grandparent?
Man.
So it was a man that did this to you? Yes, a man. A man did this to him. Okay. Or maybe Ethel was also someone who was K'd by this group. Maybe you were an innocent bystander and you got K'd by this group. It's a possibility. Just in case, before I go. Nope. Nope. So again, I just typed in M-A-N, and again, it says right here, the use of the police uniforms as a ruse to gain the entry was part of the plan. He and this guy had come up with years earlier, shortly before the crime of this guy was seen by an acquaintance at a bar frequented by many mobsters holding a package.
Imposed.
Imposed. Did I read imposed just a second ago or something? Imposed. Oh, does that mean... Wait, what does impose? Did I just read something that's tied to oppose? Wait, what? Hold on. There is man. I just unfortunately typed in man. Of course, it's got a lot of things. But like that, the government informant, you know? And then of course there's many. So it says right here, hidden in the Brooklyn warehouse, claimed at the time that he was on the verge of being made when he was being killed. Or was killed. And then killing of man made a...
Misery.
Aw, misery. Aw. So of course it was like, kind of like a hit man. A hitman. A hitman. A hitman did this to you? Again, somebody told this person to do this to you. So wouldn't that be considered a hitman? Whether it was the D or the R guy? No capitals yet. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I'm speaking to this guy. Everything's kind of lining up. Well, not everything. A good chunk of this is. No impose, but maybe the meaning of imposed is what I just read. Well, yeah.
Died a long time ago.
Yes, so 1991, and we are now 2025. So yes, you did pass away a long time ago. So this could also be him. Impose. Impose means force something unwelcome or unfamiliar to be accepted or to be put in place. Take advantage of someone by demanding their attention or commitment. So were you imposed to do something, but you probably didn't want to? Maybe you didn't want to do some of the things that you were pushed to do? Like the theft? Maybe you didn't want to do it, but you were peer pressured and you had no choice? Maybe they put something to you to say you better do it?
We're hiding from you.
Oh, okay. So again, 2025 and 1991 was 34 years ago. So yeah, it's a very long time ago. 34 years ago. And it looks like the case was still not solved. At least from what I'm seeing. Still a mystery. Still a cold case. But it could be either A, that D guy, D-E-V-A-D, or it could be the R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, or both. Because again, the R-A-Y told the D-A-V-I-D to do it. Okay, a hitman. This is when you hit the cat ball. Case solved. 7 minutes till I hit the 1 hour mark, so hopefully we can get close to the truth of what happened to him. Yeah, I want to say, like, this is like a possibility that either that guy with the D name or the guy with the R. Yes, you hope that...
Hope.
He hopes that this case will be solved, right? You're hoping that the case will be solved soon. Whether it be by the police department, a detective that works over there, that's going to reopen your case and find out. But unfortunately, I have a feeling that either they're going to be very old or may have passed, the people that did this to you. My guess is probably old, and at that point, they don't care. It was a long time ago. I didn't know what I was thinking. Sorry, don't mean to mock the older people, the way they talk. But again, you never know. I mean, he may be a little losing his mind, dementia, Alzheimer's. You never know. This person can totally forget what he did. So again, I'm going to be ending this very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and say the words that I couldn't say. His name is Bobby. The one that unfortunately got, And then Richard is his twin. Are you with Richard? Can you light up anything very strongly if you're with your twin brother? It was, again, Dickie D or Richard, who passed away in 1987, a few years before you did. I don't know exactly how, but it was in Florida. So he passed away somewhere in Florida, Pasco County, Florida. So it looks like he said yes. Okay, he did. All right, good. Second, are you with your mother and your father?
George.
George. I don't know. George. Is George the one that did this to you? You gotta light up to red or capital. Did anybody tied to the George guy? Whether it was a George or is tied to a George? Did George do this to you? Maybe? Hold on, let me see if there's any mention of a George guy. I don't think it did, but you never know.
I'm upset.
So I don't have a George. But he is upset. Are you upset because your case was not solved yet? And it's been 34 years and it still hasn't been solved? So I don't know if George is the one that did this to him, or one that might be tied to the person that did this to him. Maybe it's like a brother of the one that may have done this, or a child. Maybe they had a kid and they named it George. I don't know. But he is hoping that someone will find it. Oh, maybe there's a George that's a detective that might solve it. Is there a George that's a detective in that area that may solve it? I don't know. I could be just playing with words. Yeah. So like I said, it could either be the DIVID guy or RAYMOND. One of those. Or it could be, is it any of those two? Could it be either of those two? Yes, okay. So it may be either or both. And yet again, they didn't book them, didn't put them in jail, didn't, slap them on the wrist, nothing. They got away with it. And for him...
This is cursed land.
Of course. See, I told you, Liam, nephew, that this would come up in my session. We had a session with Native Americans, and I said, I bet you it'll say that type of stuff in my session. Very delayed. And I'm going to get his name, either the nickname or the real name, and maybe this guy's name, in a couple, say the next day while I'm doing a session. I swear, it's super delayed. Maybe it's they're trying, and then they fail, and then they try again, and it's oh, I finally found it. I don't know, it's kind of odd. But I did get his real name, which was Robert, 2 times, I think, while I was messing around at my twin sister's home. And then with my Liam, my nephew. We were having fun talking. And of course, he's like, me. And I'm like, lol. And of course, nobody tapped a capital, so they didn't help. And they still haven't tapped a capital. Oh well. But everything that has kind of been coming through is kind of making sense. And same with the EMF meter spiking when it does to yellow, orange, red when I discuss things. So again, do you prefer to be named Bobby? Donati, do you prefer to be Bobby?
Did you hear me?
Oh, shoot. No, I didn't. Oh, wait, was that at my twin's house? Was that you, maybe? I don't know. Did you actually make me sense that I was going to find you? I don't know. Otherwise, if you're talking about...
Reflections to see.
Which could be true. Again, he was portrayed as something that he was not. And then it made it look like he was the bad one for something. Is that what you're letting me know? When you said reflections deceive? Basically, they took and made you look really horrible in the images to the people. I mean, I know you did some bad things, like, steal and commit small crimes, but nothing to that point where you're harming and K-ing anyone. You didn't do any of that, right? You didn't K anyone. You didn't harm anybody to the point where they passed away. You never did that kind of thing? No, that's what I thought. So there you go. Again, I'm at 1 hour. So hopefully we got somewhere. So like I said, it could be either this guy, I'm just going to say it because I'm not going to have another session with this one, sadly. I just hope that he is at peace with his mom, dad, brother, aka his twin brother, possibly his sister if she has passed, which is Lorraine. But it could be the person that is tied to the P family, which was David Turner.
Death.
Yes, death. Which is possible. David Turner. Does David Turner sound like someone that may have done this to you? Again, since we're about to end it here, I just might as well see if the EMF meter goes to red. Where the heck is this guy's name again? Sorry, David. So again, this right here, at the time they list David Turner as a member of the IARCA family, who's loyal to the Sale MME, I don't know, and perhaps have been committing the crime. So again, there were many of the victims' bodies that were found, as he was, in the trunks of their vehicles, a common mafia practice. So again, his body was discovered in the trunk of a Cadillac due to the mafia doing this to him. Is that true? I mean, if it's possible, yes. Oh wow, see how it turned up to orange? Yeah. And it was dark, which makes sense. If the trunk was closed and you were in there, whether you were still alive or barely alive, you still saw nothing but darkness. Did it go quick, kind of? I don't know. Did you pass away quickly? Okay. You did pass away quickly, so you didn't feel the other stuff that could have been happening. Again, getting in the body 20 times, as well as the neck.
My name is Virginia.
Okay, I'm ignoring those names. And then, of course, getting hit in the head with maybe a wooden object, a bat, or a plank of wood, like a 2x4, or a brick. I don't know. Definitely hit in the head. So whatever they did, hopefully it was quick. I would hope that they would have just done the last thing that was mentioned, which was the... Aw.
I can't protect you.
That's okay. I have other people that can protect me. My family can protect me. You don't need to protect me. Are you referring to maybe you didn't feel like you were able to protect your family? Bobby, is that what you're letting us know? You weren't able to protect your family? After what they did to you? Maybe they did threat your family in any way? Maybe your son? Did they still hunt down your son and your wife? Did they ever go after your family? Shoot. So he probably couldn't protect them because obviously he had passed away. Oh, I'm sorry. So again, I'm hoping they did this first, so he didn't feel any of that, but who knows. So there you have it. There's the story of Bobby or Robert Donati. I will link this Wikipedia page, his Find a Grave page, which may take a while to update with my suggested edits if they don't get so, oh, where did you get this information? And I'm like, ugh. Anyways, we'll see. But I found the information through a good, reliable ancestry tree. And then again, his twin brother passed away in 1987. His name was Richard, or Dickie D as a nickname. And it appears that they both are together up in heaven with his parents, which is Dino. Interesting name. Or Dino? Is it Dino? Not Dino, but Dino? I mean, it's an Italian name. Is it Dino?
Gargoyle.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, maybe there's some like a gargoyle there. That, it's like, those protect. When you have those in your home, it's like those are the things that are protecting your home. So he wishes he can be one of those, to be able to go to his living family to protect them. If he was able to become a gargoyle. God, I can't even pronounce that word. Ugh. I'm sorry, whoever is hearing this. Blah, 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 blah. So again, this is Detective letting you know this is me signing out early. Come on, there you go. And I don't think you're going to be tapping the capitals. That's okay. It is what it is, right? Disco, disco. It looks like cop car lights. I don't know. All right, like I said, I don't know. Do you feel like you got somewhere with this session? Do you feel like you got some closure in some way? Bobby, did it help? Well, just in case, you're welcome. Yeah, so. This was an interesting session. And again, this was, oh.
I had an accident.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm getting other spirits coming in, because I am trying to end this. So there's a possibility that there could be somebody coming through. We'll type this in, but I doubt it. Yeah, no, nothing mentions accident. Oh, the brother. This one, the twin brother. Did you have an accident in Florida? Can you light up anything if this is Richard, the twin brother that's telling me I had an accident? You weren't K'd by the mafia or a gang. You were, again, possibly having an accident in the Pasco, Florida. Oh, jeez. It doesn't tell us anything about you. I might have to do some digging, more detective work, but I can find that out. Again, it just lets us know that you passed away 1987 in Pasco, Florida. So again, this could be his twin brother. Don't know about Virginia. That's just a random name. All right, again, I got to do some more work on your family, just in case.
Resemble.
You look alike, right? You both look like each other, maybe? You resemble each other? Because again, twins can be identical or look very similar. So are you saying that you look very similar to your brother, which is again Bobby? And Bobby may look like Richard, vice versa, whoever came out first? Yeah? Well, cool. So if that's the case, it's a possibility that this guy, when he was young, looked very similar to this guy. Right? You look just like this guy right here in the photo when you were young. Richard, did you look similar to this photo right here I'm pointing at? Did you, I mean, I don't know exactly what age, but young, 20s, 18s maybe, young. Was this something? Yeah, okay, maybe. So again, it's a MUG shot of that one when he unfortunately did some crimes during that time. Oh, Bobby D. Bobby D. But there you go.
Abigail.
Twins can look alike due to their genetics. So there you go. All right. I don't know who Abigail is, but my guess is a spirit just saying, hey, right? You're a new spirit just popping in, Abigail. Maybe you're intrigued by this story, and maybe looking at this guy right here. Maybe it's either Richard or Bobby. Maybe you're like, ooh la la. I'm gonna see what's happening over here. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get this session ended here because it's an hour and 12 minutes.
I hit the wall.
Oh. Oh, well, are you mad because I'm ending it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to end it, but I can't have this too long. Otherwise, it takes forever to load. But again, I wish you well up in heaven. Hope you're all at peace with your family. Can't wait for my suggested edits to be updated. Hopefully somebody gets a picture of your headstones. Again, don't know how long it'll that be, but yeah. All right, this is the Detective Lazaria signing out. Thank you for listening, and remember to look at the description to read his story. Bye.